What happens when you cross an LPS with the My Little Pony? I'm not sure, so let's find out. Hey guys, it's Manda Panda and welcome to the second installment of this new series where I am turning My Little Pony characters into real life LPS toys. I asked you guys to vote for which characters you wanted to see transformed this week, and the overwhelming majority of you guys voted for Princess Cadence. So today we're going to be transforming an LPS into Princess Cadence, and then afterwards we are going to make her daughter Flurry Heart. So let's get started. This gray LPS pony is going to be transformed into Celestia today. I'm starting off with the hair. I'm using the sponge technique to get an ombre coloring for her mane and tail. I'm using a dark purple, bright pink, and a mellow yellow. I actually took that yellow and I painted the left side of the mane and tail because the yellow is just such a light color. It would have taken way too many sponges to get it opaque, so I thought I would just get a jump start on that, put the yellow down, and then I'm just sponging extra yellow on top to get a really good transition with the colors. So let's get this all sponged on. I'm gonna give Princess Cadence's mane a little bit of sparkle, and I thought gold was perfect for her mane, so I'm taking this really pretty glittery top coat by Essie, and I'm gonna put 2 layers of this right over that nail polish that we just sponged on, and the shine and the glimmer that comes from this is so gorgeous. I love it. Let me show you the mane up close. That gold glitter just made it pop super gorgeous, but you can see where too much nail polish has actually sponged on the pony's face and ears. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of acetone on a Q-tip, and I'm just gonna carefully remove that excess nail polish before I put down the body color. So let's get that all cleaned up. Now it's time for the main body color. So Princess Cadence is this really pretty shade of light pink, and I have picked out this really pretty nail polish from Sally Hansen, and I'm just gonna put 1 thick coat of this polish all over the pony. And I'm just using nail polish for this LPS custom because it's my personal preference. You don't have to use nail polish. You can always use acrylic paint for any of these customs. Her body is completely dried. Now I'm switching over to acrylic paint to work on Cadence's eyes. I'm using white and I'm going to put down 3 layers, and I'm completely filling in the entire eye. For her actual eye, I'm going to be using 2 shades of purple. I'm going in with a bright, deep purple first. Again, I think I'm going to use 3 layers here to get a nice opaque coverage. And then I'm going to go in with just a little bit more and cover some of the little bald spots that I'm seeing. Now I'm switching over to black for the pupils, and I'm gonna actually try and shape these like an almond, just like Princess Cadence's eyes on My Little Pony. I'm going in with that lighter shade of purple, and I'm just gonna put a line right in between the black and the bright purple because that's the style of an LPS eye. Gonna give her 2 light reflections, 1 big one in the corner and a small one right to the left of that, and then give her an eyelash up at the top. The last thing that she needs are her shoes. Princess Cadence has some really pretty gold shoes, just like Princess Celestia, so I'm actually going to use the same gold foil nail polish I used on Celestia for Cadence and just paint them on. I'm going to let this all dry, and once it has, I just need to seal in all of my work so none of it flakes off. I'm gonna give it 2 coats of this top coat, let it dry. Let's start working on Flurry Heart. And you guys, come on, how cute is this baby LPS horse? It is the cutest thing I've ever seen, and we're gonna transform it into Flurry Heart today. I'm starting off with some acetone, and I'm gonna remove the eyes, the little mark, and the hair. The LPS is all cleaned up. Let's get started on Flurry Heart's mane and tail. I'm gonna be using the sponge technique because I want to make the tips of her hair a little bit darker than the rest of it. For her main hair color, I'm using this pretty purple color from Littlest. It has like a shimmer of blue, which is perfect because Flurry Heart does have those blue highlights. And then at the bottom of her hair, I chose this darker shimmery purple to give it just a slight gradient effect. So I'm gonna put the purple on the sponge first and just a little tiny bit of that dark purple at the bottom, and I'm just gonna sponge this on maybe 5-6 times to get a nice opaque color. And you can see that that purple is a little bit light, which is why I had to remove the original brown hair first. I'm actually gonna go in with a little bit of pink and just give a little bit of highlight in random areas on Flurry Heart's head to break up some of this purple. And now it's time for Flurry Heart's highlights. I'm going to use this bright blue nail polish, and I'm actually going to draw on little curly cues right on the top of her head. I'm going to give her 3 in her bangs and then a whole bunch in the body of her hair. And this is such a pretty color. Let's get all of these highlights in. And this is the first time that I ever make any type of Flurry Heart custom, and I'm a little inspired to make a custom Flurry Heart pony. What do you guys think? Should I do that? I think it would look really awesome with like the shimmery purple and the teal. Oh, I'm just like imagining it in my head, and it just seems like it would be so pretty. Now her mom got extra shimmer in her mane, so I thought it's only fair if she did too. So I'm taking this topper from Ice Cream Polish and just putting a coat right on top of her mane. It's like a really pretty iridescent blue color. And that came out so nice. Now I'm just gonna clean up the excess polish with a little bit of acetone, and then we can paint on her main body color, which is a very pale shade of pink, a lot lighter than Princess Cadence. And for that, I'm using this acrylic paint. This is Princess Pink, a really nice light shade. So let's get 3 coats all over her body. The body's all dried. Now it's time for her eyes. I'm just gonna use some white to lay down the general eye shape, and then I'm gonna give her some really pretty bright teal blue eyes, very similar to the highlights in her hair. So I'm just gonna go in there with this teal blue color and then let that completely dry before I go in with black for her pupils. And then it's time for the light reflections in her eye. I'm gonna give her 1 large one to the side and then 2 teeny tiny ones right next to it. And then I'm actually gonna outline the top of her eye. That's it for this custom. I'm gonna give it some top coat, let that dry, and let's take a look at the completed customs. Here is Princess Cadence and her daughter Flurry Heart as LPS characters. They came out so adorable. They look awesome together. I actually took this little necklace off of another LPS I had, painted it gold, and popped it on Cadence. Now it's time for you to vote for which My Little Pony character is going to be transformed into an LPS next Wednesday. Comment down below your top 2 characters to be transformed. I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, Little Pandas. Until next time, bye! You can follow me online. To get the latest news and updates, like my Facebook page, facebook.com/Manda Panda Toy Collector, or follow me on Instagram at Manda Panda Toy Collector. Wanna mail me something? Guess what? You can. Mail it to Manda Panda P.O. Box 2855, Humble, Texas 77347.